In exams, Crohn's disease is often confused with ulcerative colitis, and I used to confuse a lot. Then I made a mnemonic. And with this mnemonic, whenever these points appear either in the question or in the choices, they themselves remind me of Crohn's disease, avoiding any kind of confusion with ulcerative colitis. And I call this mnemonic royal approach because Crohn very much looks like and sounds like crown. And we're going to use this crown to memorize all these points. You see, crown is embedded with precious stones, and you can see in the picture also. And these stones is our keyword because extra-intestinal manifestations of Crohn's disease include kidney stones and gallstones. The other stone in Crohn's disease is cobblestone appearance of mucosa seen during colonoscopies. So stones remind of crown. So next time you are confused where the stones are seen, just remember where the stones belong. They belong to the crown. So that avoids confusion with ulcerative colitis. Moving on to next point, when crown is put in display, people stand in line just to get a glimpse of the crown. So this line is to remind that the ulcers and fissures in Crohn's disease are linear. Next time when you're confused where linear ulcers or fissures are seen, just remember who the line is for. The line is for the crown, meaning Crohn's disease. So no confusion with ulcerative colitis here. Next point is about location. You see, crown handover takes place when the king is terminally ill. And terminally ill very easily reminds of terminal ileum and colon. Although Crohn's disease can occur anywhere in the GI tract, it mainly occurs in the terminal ileum followed by colon. Next is ulcerative colitis. You see, colitis means inflamed colon. So the colitis will itself remind you that the ulcerative colitis is limited colon. And you know, king or the crown holder only visits beautiful places, avoiding the places filled with shit. And throughout the GI tract, the only place filled with and stored with shit is rectum. So rectum gets spared. So whenever you hear rectal sparing, you know the reason because it is filled with shit. So crown doesn't go there. Next point is fistula. Fistula by definition is abnormal connection between two epithelialized surfaces. So fistula basically means connection. And you know, king or the crown holder has the most powerful connections. So fistula means connection and crown holder has connection, meaning Crohn's disease has fistula, not ulcerative colitis. And inferior vesical fistula is a possible MCQ because of the pneumaturia, where there is air bubbles in urine. And as the crown holder has powerful connections, it can pull strings to manage difficult situations. To remind that string sign is seen in Crohn's disease. So whenever you are confused where the string sign is seen, just remember who can pull strings to manage situations. Of course, the crown. That will avoid your confusion with ulcerative colitis. The next point is skip lesions. The power to skip any punishment lies with the crown holder. So whenever you are confused with skip lesions, think who can skip lesions or punishment? Obviously, the crown holder. And that will avoid your confusion with ulcerative colitis. When the crown holder is cruel and selfish, the general public is bound to be poor and malnourished. Though malabsorption and malnutrition can be seen in both ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease, it is more common and more severe in Crohn's disease. To become a better doctor, focus your study time to clear concepts. To memorize facts, just subscribe to this channel.